This will be a demonstration of the Quick Draw Weaving program's ability to do thread entry on the grid. Let me start out here with a point twill pattern in the edit buffer, just for something there to begin with. First option I have is I can import the draft, so that would be the point twill that I had there. I can then modify that. Every time I hit a keystroke, it will show me the shift and the warp weft and the tie-up. If I want to enter a pattern that I've seen someplace and I want to copy it, for example, I wanted to do a twill, I can just enter it that way. The other thing I can also do is use the number keys to enter the pattern that way. So if I select there, a 1 would be a weft thread, a 2 would be a warp thread showing on an intersection. So once I've selected my position, if I wanted to enter a twill, I can do 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. When I hit the return, it goes to the next line. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. And so I continue that and do that entry form in order to try and enter a pattern that's already existed. If I wanted to freehand a pattern, I want an 8x8 space to play with. Let me first draw in a 8x8 chunk. I'm going to turn on the symmetry lines. I'm going to do a right symmetry point there. So now what will happen is every time I hit a point, it will put a point inside the square. The ones on the outside would be the beginning of the next repeat, so that'll let me see that. Every time I set a thread in. So I can now play with things and it will automatically set in that symmetry. And let me stay there for a second. I can see there's some pretty long floats in the middle of that, but if I hit the export draft, it immediately goes into the view. I can then ask for an analyze pattern for floats, and it tells me I've got some 5-thread floats, and they are about where I thought they'd be. I can go back, and if I want to fix those 5-thread floats, I don't really want to create a tabby out of this. So that should take care of those 5-thread floats. At eyeballs, it should be about 3-thread floats. If I hit the export, I can analyze again. And so that gives me a means of still have 5-thread floats, but that gives me an ability to go back through and play with the program any way I want to, create the weaving patterns I'm after. So I can export draft. And that gives me the ability to play with it. Thanks here. Bye now. This is an update to the grid view of threading diagrams. In this case, I've got a little test case, which is a summer and winter pattern. When I go to the grid, if I import the draft, a little harder to see, but there's the same pattern there. Clear the controls. I've added the convert to profile, which will then look through the block substitution library, figure out whatever that is, and if I hit that box, it converts that overall pattern back to the profile draft. I could then convert that into another threading diagram if I wanted to now.